Good.
I was already doing a little plug for Lowe's because I work in South Jersey, so I'll phone.
Everybody good?
Oh, that's never
Let's
mind.
go.
Never mind.
It's Career Seeker Show live on WPPM FM 106.5 Philadelphia. This is what we do. As I said, we introduce our listeners, the career seekers, with the top employers in the region. So today we are excited to have Eric Kalet. As I mentioned earlier, Eric is everywhere. Eric represents Lowe's Home Improvement. I think Lowe's pitches the DIY thing, and trust me, he's doing it himself. This guy's everywhere. I saw him up at Project Home at the career fair, Project Home, big smile on his face, a bunch of career seekers around him doing exactly what I expect someone in his position to do. He's out here looking to help people. Saw him out in West Philadelphia, 52nd and Jefferson, he was there. Saw him at the Urban League of Philadelphia, Broad and Sampson, he was there. So Eric gets around. Now this other gentleman, Matt, I believe he's local to the area. However, his organization, I believe, is based out of Texas. They're new to the market. I think they had an event yesterday at the airport, a hiring event at the airport Marriott. So we're really excited to have him basically introduce Philadelphia to Verge Mobile live here on the Career Seeker Show on WPPM LP Philadelphia. We still got Tiff South. We still got Alberta Bertolino. It's the Career Seeker team. Will Martin on Facebook. If you see us right now, you might want to share this. You might want to like this because we are actually in business and really sharing some information that you don't get everywhere. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce you to Eric Kalet of Lowe's. Eric, how's it going today?
Great. Thanks for having me here today.
We really appreciate you coming out today. I know you have a busy schedule, so we really appreciate you. You're going to share some time today with Matthew and it's Cinda. Am I correct? Am I pronouncing that? Cinda?
It's a tough one. It's Chadinha.
Chadinha. Okay, I was butchering it. You could have just told me I was butchering the last name. Okay. So what we'd like to do today, we just wanted to have you guys speak about some of the things that are going on. Eric, I'm going to start with you actually. If you can just talk to us about this whole spring hiring event that's going on with Lowe's.
Absolutely. So this is the time of the year for Lowe's Home Improvement. We are in our peak season. For us, this is our Christmas coming up. So unlike some other retailers, their Christmas is Christmas. We peak at Memorial Day, so we're hiring seasonal employees right now. We are looking to hire several hundred people in the Philadelphia area.
Wow.
And yeah, we're really ramping up.
Did you say 700?
Several hundred.
Several hundred. I was like, wait a minute.
What kind of positions does that look like?
So seasonal positions are temporary positions with the possibility of becoming part-time or full-time.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So that's a real draw for people.
Definitely.
Too.
It's a great way to get a foot in the door.
So would that just be cashiers, or who else would you hire?
Sure. Every position is available. So you have cashiers, you have customer service associates in all the different sales departments. It's like inside lawn and garden or outside lawn and garden, lumber department, flooring, appliances, cabinets, you name it. Every department. If you've been into Lowe's before, what's your favorite department?
I'm going to tell you my favorite department.
I don't think he was asking you.
I know. But here's the thing. I was at Lowe's yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
And there's a tool, like a tool section in the front, I guess. Yeah. And I don't fix anything. So it's not my thing.
You fix careers. You fix careers.
You know what?
There you go, Tiffany.
You know what? If I ever could afford an agent, Tiffany Southerland, I fix careers. I really do that. But yeah, I guess what do they call it? It's like the tool
world.
Tool world.
Oh,
Tool world. So I was in Tool World and I was walking around. I just needed like screwdrivers.
Looking at all stuff you can't use.
I couldn't use any of it. You know what? I used it last night though. So. But I was like, wow, I'm in Lowe's. I only went to Lowe's last night because it really was kind of research as well. I said, I'm going to go the day before the show so when Eric comes in, I can impress him. And I didn't even know the name of Tool World.
So I have a question.
Sure.
If you are, what kind of experience does someone need? I really want to work in the home and garden department. Yeah. But I have plants in my house, but I've never But I've never worked anywhere with this. What kind of experience does someone need to get in, a position in one of the very specialized departments?
That's a great question. So the great thing about Lowe's is that we do all our training in the store, and you don't need experience. So what we look for is we look for friendly, outgoing people that are genuinely interested in helping the customers that come into our stores. So that's really what you need to start out with. And then after that, the sky's the limit.
So at least high school or GED,
Not
not
18.
even.
Yep. You can
Okay,
come in
yeah.
just, working towards your high school. As long as you're 18 or older.
Okay.
So I always joke around, people say 18 to 300 plus. And, yeah, 18 or older, high school, college,
Right.
graduate school. I mean, so,
Sure.
it's some great positions.
Sky's the limit.
I was
Sky's
gonna say,
exactly.
because I know sometimes there are people who have advanced degrees, but who are either between opportunities or who are looking to try and just do something different and just
Yeah.
get different experience.
Yeah.
And so is there room?
Anybody can, I believe anybody can fit into Lowe's,
Okay.
into retail. As long as you have that smile on your face and you can get that rapport with the customers right off the bat. And
Okay.
that's definitely, anybody can fit.
Speaking of a smile on their face, Matthew is over there with a big smile, and I'm assuming it's because they're new to Philadelphia. He's probably the Philly ambassador. All these people probably come from Texas and ask Matthew where to go for a cheesesteak. So tell us what's going on over there at Verge Mobile.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We're super excited to be here, and thank you for everything that you guys do. The service that you guys provide is so important for Philadelphia. Yeah, we're pumped to be here. What Verge Mobile is, we are a T-Mobile premium retailer.
Okay.
And what that means is, whenever you see one of our stores, you're going to see T-Mobile. It's going to be pink and magenta and exciting and fun. What we're doing is we are opening up 10 stores in the Philadelphia area by the end of the summer.
Oh, wow.
We're opening up another 11 throughout Baltimore and Washington, D.C. So Verge Mobile is based out of Houston, Texas, and we own about 61 stores right now throughout Texas and Tennessee. Okay, and we're expanding up into the Northeast. It is going to be amazing. We're looking for sales reps, we're looking for sales leads, we're looking for assistant managers, and we're looking for store managers to run our stores.
Okay. Wow.
So explain a little bit. Are the 6 Verge stores going to be different? You'll still see the T-Mobile logo, but
It's going to look and feel
all
like a
the
T-Mobile
same.
store.
So how would you know it's a Verge?
You're not gonna. There's gonna be a
Okay.
plaque on the
Alright.
back wall that'll say this
Okay.
store is operated by Verge. That's it. As far as our customers are concerned, it should be a completely seamless operation.
Got it.
T-Mobile, everything.
The lawyer in me is really interested in the organizational, like how this is happening, but I'm gonna resist that urge and go in a different direction. So it's funny, I actually did my research as well, but I just actually became a T-Mobile customer in the last, like 2 weeks ago.
You see
Right. And I got a text message today about
That's
the T-Mobile
commitment.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
You see how we commit to our
Free
guests here?
Free MLB
Right?
TV.
Right?
Free subscription to MLB TV.
See?
Unbelievable.
Now, if I watched baseball, I'd be all over that. But
You
I
need to
know
get
our
into it.
Philadelphia Phillies fans are going to be big on that.
Really?
So
Home
Yeah.
opener is Friday, I might add. The
Yeah.
home opener, I believe, is Friday.
I'll be at least one game this summer. So just thinking about how, again, and this similar question to you is, what kind of experience or background are you looking for? So it sounds like you have a variety of positions available, from manager not down to, but lateral to the sales representative. So what kind of experience are you looking for people to apply for these positions?
Yeah, I was smiling when Eric was speaking because we're looking for the same thing.
Ah.
We're looking for that amazing attitude, that amazing passion, somebody who believes in what we do, and that is creating an awesome experience for people. If you know how to create an awesome experience for customers and for your peers, we are a very people-centric company, whether it's for our employees or for our customers. If you believe in that, we want you. We want to talk to you.
So what kind of materials are people going to need to put together these applications? Are there like online portals? And I guess we can start with you, Matt, and then we can go back to Eric, or like resumes, cover letters, what kind of stuff
Or
do
even
people
on
need?
site when you do your job fairs too. So
Absolutely. We're conducting a job fair tomorrow in Baltimore and DC. It's not local, but we have listeners throughout. So job fair tomorrow in Baltimore and DC. To apply for a job, just go to vergemobile.com. All of our open positions are on there. Baltimore, DC, Philadelphia, We need field operations in Philadelphia as well.
And
So
what does
everything will
that
be on
mean
there.
exactly, a field operation?
Field operations is a position that's going to be responsible for going around to all of those stores throughout the Northeast and auditing our stores to make sure that our brand is unbelievable, to make sure that it is up to T-Mobile standards, and to make sure that we're giving those awesome experiences for our customers.
Okay, great.
So we have the same thing. So we have a job fair next week at our Willow Grove Lowe's.
Okay.
And so we'd love to invite, if you're listening right now, definitely come on down and see us at Willow Grove Lowe's. We have many positions open there right now that we're looking to fill next week at our job fair. And to apply to jobs at Lowe's, it's really easy. It's jobs.lowes.com. So just type that into your web browser, and you can search out, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, and it'll bring up all the cities, and you can select what store is closest to where you live. And it walks you through the application from there. It's really easy.
Yeah, and it's Lowe's, Lowes.
Yep, so jobs.lowes.com.
All right, and we've talked a lot about resumes and preparing resumes. So in your experience, do either of you review any application materials, and what kind of insight do you have on things to do or things not to do when you're preparing to
And
put
do you
these
look at
applications
cover letters?
forward?
That is such a fantastic question. I look at all the resumes, and one of the things that I really love to see on resumes, I want to see achievements. I want to see those amazing things that you've actually done. Everybody has responsibilities, and I don't want to see your responsibilities. I want to see those amazing things that you've done in your previous roles,
like
those amazing
that.
achievements. How do you differentiate yourself? Because at the end of the day, everybody's responsible for customer service.
Yes.
Everybody's responsible for closing
Somebody.
the cash drawer.
Yeah.
But what made you different? What set you apart from your peers? Give me those achievements. I love seeing them.
Okay, I like that a lot.
I'll agree 100%. I mean, we see tons of resumes all the time, and the website allows you to upload your resume, but absolutely something that makes you stand out from the crowd. Even if it's a resume with some color to it, a lot of times we get resumes that are just black and white, printed right off the computer.
Yeah.
It's almost like the printing press.
Oh, so you don't want to
Yeah.
see that? You
So-
prefer the others?
I'd rather see something that
Interesting.
stands out.
Okay.
That's the first time I've ever heard
It's,
that.
it's so
Yeah.
funny you say that. I was just looking at a Muse article this morning about it had 41 resume templates, and there were all these websites that were ranging from free to as costing like $90, and they had various color formats. You could put a picture, a logo, and I was like, you know what? This is kind of cute. I think I might
Maybe
have to
get
adopt
40
this.
of them.
Right, and then so it's really good to hear you say that you're looking for something different. But so along that line though, what's the wrong way to go about being different? Because that's a thin line there.
Sure, it definitely is. I think as long as it's professional,
Okay.
I think as long as you stick with what your objective is and what your past performance is and the things that stand out. What makes you different from somebody else. And sure, it's great to have a little put a picture on the top corner or have a little flashiness, but not something somebody sent in a resume with a huge rainbow on the paper and probably be like, whoa,
Yeah.
probably
It would get your
back a
attention
little bit,
though.
but
Yeah.
would get my attention definitely.
Right.
Yeah, one other thing that I would say is, keep it concise and tailor it to who you're applying to.
Exactly.
If you're going to apply to Verge Mobile, T-Mobile,
Different than Lowe's.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to hear about why you're excited about wireless, why you're excited about technology.
Yeah.
Same for Lowe's. I can't tell you how many resumes I get. So the person will come up, let's say we're at a job fair, person will come up to the table and say, oh yeah, I think I can go for, a retail job. And then they hand me a resume that says career in healthcare or secretarial. And I'm just like,
Help me out a little bit.
Right, and
Speaking of career fairs, can you speak to? I know you attend quite a few career fairs. What's the proper channel for following up with you? If I meet you at a career fair, hand you my resume, we have a brief conversation, and I think that went pretty well. And of course, you probably share with me that I should go online and apply to an opportunity. But after I do that, is there any platform that you suggest people use to follow up other than a standard email or phone call?
Usually email or phone call is probably for the best. I try to give out my email as much as I can at the job fairs, and I really encourage candidates to get back to me through email. It's probably the fastest way
So you
to get a
don't
response.
mind that?
I don't
Okay.
mind that
Yeah.
at all.
He really must
Isn't there
not
a
mind
volume? Isn't there a volume that you have to deal with? Do you have somebody helping you go through those?
We
then?
have, so in centralized recruiting, we have two other two other
Okay.
people. So Dawn and Helen that helped me out.
Shout out to them, right?
Shout out to them, definitely. They're
I think I met both of them.
incredible, absolutely
Yeah, I think I
incredible,
met both of them.
fantastic people.
Eric came to our event and everybody left with his card. This is like the first time ever that everyone left with a card. And I said, wow, he's going to get bombarded. But now I see there's a method to the madness.
But the bottom line is, it's interesting because I was at a job fair last week, and so we were talking about jobs at Lowe's, and so I encourage everybody that I saw at the table. I said, apply online, jobs.lowes.com. We will be at these stores next week for interviews. As soon as you apply, here's my email. Email me and let me know.
Yeah.
And some people responded back and others didn't, and
Yeah.
so it's
Okay.
like you have to also be a little aggressive
Right.
with that as well.
Yeah.
If you express interest in my company and Lowe's, and you tell me, oh yeah, I'm going to apply, well, move. Let's go with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get you in for an interview.
Yeah.
So, oh, good.
No, I was just gonna say a lot of people don't. I've gone through my box of business cards that I got when I first. I have like maybe 20 left, and so many people do not follow up.
Yeah, they
So
really
many
don't.
people do
And
not
even though you
follow up.
encourage, reach out to me on LinkedIn, send me an
Right.
email,
Yep.
anything. Yeah, people
Yep.
just
People just
don't
don't do it.
And
Yeah.
I'm everywhere. I mean, we have a Twitter account, so it's
Yeah.
Lowe's Philly Jobs at Lowe's Philly Jobs, our
Great.
Twitter account. So that's one way to
Yeah.
reach out to us.
Yeah.
I have my personal page on Facebook, but I never mind. I've gotten people from
Oh,
Facebook.
have you really? That's
Yep,
great.
yep.
I
So,
do the same thing. Private message on Facebook.
yeah.
I had a question for you though. I know that Eric from Lowe's had mentioned about the training and that people don't necessarily need retail experience. How do you work that? Because you seem to have a couple different more managerial roles than Eric just talked about. So Matt from Verge, T-Mobile.
Yeah, no, it's a great question. For the sales rules, it would be the exact same thing. It's the passion and the excitement because we can train anybody how to sell a phone. For our leadership positions, the store manager positions,
Yeah.
there's no question. I'm the district manager for Philadelphia, so I'm looking for folks that have some leadership experience, that maybe have run some stores before, whether they're big box, small box stores. The main thing I want to see, not just the attitude and the passion. I love seeing a track record of people that develop other people.
Oh, okay.
That is highly successful for me.
Yeah.
We really believe in developing our people, getting them to next, whether it's with our company or with somebody else. We always want to be developing people. So if I can get leaders into our organization that are going to develop our sales staff,
Right.
that is a huge success for us.
Yeah.
Definitely, I agree 100%. And we do have full-time and part-time positions at Lowe's as well. This time of the year happens to be our huge push for spring.
Is this a
and
seasonal push for you, Eric? Is this a seasonal push, or is this what's going on right now? I know you have this hashtag spring hiring event or something like that. So what's going on right now?
So it's hashtag Lowe's Spring Hire, and then we peak out. Memorial Day is our biggest sales day.
Is that right?
So and then
Makes sense, I
we
think. Yeah.
Yep. So and we go pretty strong until July 4th.
Wow.
So we're looking to hire people on now, get them trained, develop them, and then get them ready for when we really hit the peak.
Yeah.
So is it-
about a month and a half.
So is it that people are just like they're building their decks and they're